What's going on, everyone? So the Lakers playing game is today. Handle business. Get ready for the Denver Nuggets. But a couple things I want to talk about, obviously, leading into the game. One thing that I just kind of want to throw out there is, so many people want to see the Lakers tank this game. Basically, throw this game, sell this game, and then go win the second playing game and go face the Oklahoma City Thunder as opposed to playing the Denver Nuggets, right? Because Thunder, Lakers, that's an excellent matchup for the Lakers. Lakers probably run through the Thunder. Now, Thunder is a good team. When I say run through, I don't mean that they're going to sweep them or anything like that. But I think it'd be kind of like what you saw with the Memphis Grizzlies last year, where Lakers were pretty much in control of that series start to finish. It's kind of how I'd feel with the Thunder matchup. Right? A lot of people are worried about Denver because Denver, they've basically beaten us 8 straight times. Now, LeBron says that there's a formula and they know about it and they're ready for that matchup. And I do not see a scenario where the Lakers are going to throw this game. You go face Denver, you get through Denver. But we'll touch on that here more in a moment because you got to go through the Pelicans first. But one thing I haven't really seen a lot of other people talk about is like the Pelicans throwing this game, right? Again, I don't think either team is going to throw this game. I think both of these teams are going to bring it 100%. I think both of these teams are going to play as if this is, Game 7 of the NBA Finals for them, right? Both of these teams, they don't want to have to go into a one-and-done situation where anything could happen and now you're going home, right? The Pelicans, they're just trying to get in the playoffs, right? Lakers are championship or bust. Obviously, I'm sure if you asked, Pelicans players, they're championship or bust, but they just want to get into the playoffs. But, as much as it does make sense for the Lakers, it makes as much sense for the Pelicans to go, hey, instead of us playing the Denver Nuggets in the first round and getting eliminated, we can beat the Sacramento Kings. We can beat the Golden State Warriors in a one-and-done situation. So let's go lose this game to the Lakers. We have the home court again against either of these teams, so we don't even have to leave or travel or anything like that. They come to us, we handle business. Now we get to play the Thunder, which would be a more favorable matchup than the Denver Nuggets would be, right? They could be looking at it in the same regard and in the same breath. Again, I don't think either side is going to do that. I think both of these sides are going to bring it 100%. The other thing is don't panic, right? I fully believe that the Lakers can and should win this game. This is a good matchup for the Lakers against the New Orleans Pelicans. Pelicans are one of the best perimeter defensive teams in the league. They have a bunch of those like long, lengthy, twitchy wings that you can throw at various targets, but their interior defense isn't great. And the Lakers are they're the best interior defense in the league with LeBron James and Anthony Davis, especially when they're in playoff mode, down on the block, and everything's flowing through them. You add in guys like a Rui Hachimura, who basically can be plopped down there and go to work. Right? It's a good matchup for the Lakers. So I do think that the Lakers can and should beat the Pelicans today. But like I've said numerous times in the past, and I've been right most of those times, is it's really hard to beat any team. Remember the San Antonio Spurs, we lost one of those games. It's really hard to beat any team in the league, especially good teams, back-to-back, essentially, right? You're playing them twice in a 2-day span. It's not easy. That's not something that's just like, expect the Lakers to run through it. Now, again, I believe the Lakers should win this game. But not only are you playing them twice in such a quick, short turnaround, you're playing them twice on the road. So it's very, very difficult. I've seen some comments, I've seen some people say like, oh man, if the Lakers don't win this game, they're not very serious. It's not, again, it's very hard. It's not like the Pelicans are the Detroit Pistons or something like that, right? The Pelicans are a good team that was extremely hot and running through everybody before the Lakers came into town. So, and they just got embarrassed on their home court in a game that they wouldn't even be in this situation if they handled business. So you got to imagine they're going to bring it, and they're going to want to bring it, and they're not going to want to mess around. So there's a lot of factors that go into this game. I just don't want to see everybody go, oh, that's it, Lakers season's over, Lakers are done. I know a lot of people are, but it's fine. Even if it doesn't, Hey, if it doesn't go our way and the Lakers got to play Sacramento or they got to play the Warriors, I trust the Lakers to get it done, right? I just want the rest. I want the Lakers to win this game. Then you get like 3-4 days rest. Go get the 3-4 days rest. Now you're right into the Denver series. Let's go. Let's go try to steal game one. I keep talking about it. Lakers get that one game. All of a sudden, that snowball effect is going to be a real thing, in my opinion. You start putting some pressure on Denver and put them in a position that they've never been in, things can get pretty crazy. Now, again, Lakers got to handle business in this play-in before we can even think about playing Denver or the Thunder or whomever, right? But I do believe that the Lakers will show up today. I do think that the Lakers are going to have a good game. It's just going to, could this be another blowout? Sure, because the Lakers love to blow out the Pelicans. They've done it the last few years, right? It's like every time they beat them, it's just like in just dominant fashion. But if I had to guess, and kind of put out like, how do I think this game goes? I think it's a game of runs. I think you just see this kind of swing back and forth. I could see the Lakers going down double digits at some point, the Pelicans going down double digits at some point, right? And this kind of being a back and forth game. You get to the end of the game, and I think that this will be a tight game in which you need to close it. If it is, that's where I trust that the Lakers win the game. Lakers have been the best fourth quarter team in the league. They've been the best in clutch time. I trust that the Lakers, push come to shove, 2 minutes left, tie game or down one or whatever, that the Lakers are going to handle business and go in and get this W. I do. I fully trust, especially LeBron James. LeBron doesn't want to have to go do another play-in game. Now you played 2 games and now you got to go play the Thunder. Yes, you should beat the Thunder, but it's like, man, you just played all these extra games. You played an extra game in the play-in. Like, LeBron's probably thinking, like, we need to get in and get out. Win this game, give us some extra rest, give us like 4 days rest. Let's get the Nuggets matchup in and out of the way. Now, if we lose, we lose. If we win, we win, right? But I don't think anybody's ducking anybody, right? Like, these guys are competitors. These guys are professional athletes. These guys are the best in the world, right? Every one of these guys think that they're the best player in the league, right? Like, they're not scared or ducking or dodging anybody. As much as, like, our fanness gets in the way, it's like, we don't want to see them play or we don't want to see the Lakers do. No, you go in, you play your game, and you live with the result, right? And I just don't want to see the panic from people of like, oh my gosh, the Lakers just lost, season's over, it's done. No, again, be patient, right? Let things play out. Let things finish. Even if they play Sacramento in the second play-in game, the Lakers will be fine. The Lakers, a playoff level game and a regular season game are not the same thing. And on top of that, you add in that Sacramento doesn't have Malik Monk, which is a huge blow for them. He's supposed to be out another like 2 weeks or something like that, I think is what they said. So basically, they need to make the playoffs if they want to see Malik Monk back. He's probably not coming back for either of these playing games, although it is the Lakers, so you never really know, right? Guys always magically get healed and everything's great, but get it done. Right? Get it done today, and then we don't have to have that tough conversation. Then we don't have to have that, like, well, now what type thing, right? Get it done, and then now we can talk about Denver. We can get into Denver, because I don't want to, like, jump the gun here. There's a lot that I want to kind of break down and go over and discuss in regards to just going and getting the Denver Nuggets and that first-round matchup. But job's not finished. You still got to make the playoffs first. And I know a lot of people want to avoid, and if the Lakers lose today, I'm sure that it's going to be split. There's going to be a lot of people that are super happy. There's going to be a lot of people that are disappointed, and think it's done. Stay in the middle, right? Because, again, the Lakers are not going to, if they lose this game, it's not because they threw it. It's not because of it. No, it's because, again, it's very tough to beat a team. You're talking about, imagine if this was a 7-game series. You're talking about beating a team even when the Lakers went to the conference finals, they weren't beating teams 2-0 on the road, right? Even in their championship run in 2020, right? They weren't beating teams 2-0 on the road, right? Like, it's not easy to beat a team twice on the road in such a quick turnaround. Again, I believe this Lakers team can, and I think that they will. I'm confident that they will, right? But I just don't want to see the chaos. Like, everyone's like freaking out. Like the house is on fire. Like, let cooler heads prevail. Trust that this gets done. Trust that the Lakers handle business. We'll be good. Let's get it done. But just a couple things I wanted to kind of discuss before we get into it. Just kind of, it's going to be okay. Lakers got this, right? What have I said this whole time? I trust this team. Remain optimistic. Let's let things play out and see how it goes. We very well could be, we could be hoisting the Larry O'Brien trophy, or we could miss the playoffs. Who knows? I don't know. All right? But one thing I do know is the Lakers are here, and they're here now, and they're taking on the Pelicans. It's handle business. One thing at a time. First step, beat the Pelicans. Second step, let's start preparing for Denver. And then we're in good shape. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. Pass a question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? What are your thoughts? Are you excited? Are you not? Do you have concerns? Do you have worries? Are you in the camp of like not lose this game and go and, play the Thunder as opposed to the Nuggets? I just don't want to get in that one and done situation. And it's just like, because again, anything can happen. Anything can happen. All right, team just shoots the lights out. Now you're going home. It's the NBA. Crazy things happen. But again, love to hear your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. Helps me enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.